Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabe. I welcome you to Biochemistry Introduction. What are the chemical elements that form most of the living biological matter? The chemical elements that form most of the molecules of living beings are oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Living beings are made of organic and inorganic substances. According to the complexity of their molecules, how can each of these substances be classified? Inorganic substances like water, mineral salts, molecular oxygen, and carbon dioxide are small molecules made of few atoms. Organic substances in general, like glucose, fatty acids, proteins, are much more complex molecules made of sequence of carbon bound in carbon chains. The capacity of carbon to form chains is one of the main chemical facts that permits the emergence of life on the planet. What are the most important inorganic molecular substances of living beings? The most important inorganic substances of living beings are water, mineral salts, carbon dioxide, and molecular oxygen. There are several other inorganic substances without which cells would die. What are mineral salts? Where in living being can mineral salts be found? Mineral salts are simple inorganic substances made of metallic chemical elements like iron, sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium, or of non-metallic elements like chlorine and phosphorus. They can be found in non-solubilized form as part of structures of the organism, like calcium in bones. They can also be found solubilized in water as ions, for example, sodium and potassium cations within cells. What are the most important organic molecules for living beings? There are many types of organic molecules that are important for living beings. Especially important are amino acids and proteins, carbohydrates including glucose, lipids and nucleic acids like DNA and RNA. What are the main functions of organic molecules for living beings? Organic molecules like proteins, lipids, carbohydrates perform several functions for living organisms. Noteworthy functions are structure functions as part of materials that constitute, delimits, and maintains organ membranes, cell organelles, and many others. The energetic function, chemical reactions of the energetic metabolism. The control and informative function, we have the genetic code control, inter and intracellular signaling, endocrine integration, and the enzymatic function of protein, facilitation of chemical reactions. What are some examples of the structure functions of organic molecules? Organic molecules have a structure function as they are part of the cell membrane, cytoskeleton, organ walls and blood vessels, walls, bones, cartilage, and in plants, the conductive and supportive tissues. What are some examples of the energetic functions of the organic molecules? Since they are complex molecules presenting many chemical bonds, organic molecules store a large amount of energy. For example, glucose is the main energy source for the formation of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, a molecule that is necessary for several metabolic reactions. ATP is an organic molecule too. It is itself an energy source for many biological reactions. Fats, proteins, and some types of organic polymers like starch and glycogen that are polymers of glucose are energy reservoirs of the organism. What are some examples of the control and informative function of organic molecules? Based on the genetic information, organic molecules control the entire work of the cell. Nucleic acid, DNA, and RNA are all organic molecules that direct protein synthesis, and proteins in their turn are main molecule responsible for the diversity of cellular biological tasks. In membranes within the cell, some organic molecules act as information receptors and signalers. Proteins and lipids have an important role in the communication between cells and tissues, acting as hormones, substances that transmit information at a distance throughout the organism. What are biopolymers? Polymers are macromolecules made of union of several smaller identical molecules called monomers. Biopolymers are polymers present in living beings. Cellulose, starch, glycogen, they are examples of polymers of glucose. Thank you very much for participating in Biochemistry Introduction. Please do like, share, and subscribe.